So I couldn't let this incident go without making a video on it. Obviously, I've made a lot of videos on Pirates of the Caribbean on this channel, a lot. It's one of my favorite, actually, it is my favorite franchise of all time. It's also one of the things that first started my channel's growth. So I have a great, great passion for Pirates of the Caribbean, great, great passion for Jack Sparrow, thus Johnny Depp. But no, this is like an ethics thing. This is ridiculous. It is what it is, okay? You have the whole Ezra Miller situation, and it's just oh my god. So Ezra goes out there, right, a couple of years ago, and we don't know if it was staged or not, right? Some people have made the argument maybe it was staged, and Ezra did some pretty horrible stuff to a pregnant woman. If it's true, Ezra should have been in major, major trouble for that, but that didn't seem to happen, okay? Fast forward to right now, and Ezra was arrested, this time arrested, at a bar in Hawaii for doing two different things. Number one, ripping the mic, I believe, out of a 23-year-old woman's hands and kind of assaulting her, which was, labeled as the charge. And then a guy came to confront, well, there was a person playing, I guess, darts, right? And then Ezra attacked that person. Now, I'm going to assume what happened there is that Ezra did the thing to the 23-year-old, and this guy came over and said, I don't really think that's cool. You should stop right now. And then Ezra said, no, sir, I'm Ezra Miller, and then went after that person. And that's what it is. Now, Ezra got out, $500 bail. Easy peasy. Ezra makes that in like a day. So the hypocrisy here is gigantic, okay? Johnny Depp does something that doesn't wind him up in jail. Remember, both of these Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard cases, okay, are not resulting in anybody going to jail. They're not. That's not what the cases are. So this is something that privately happened between two individuals. And by the way, like, if you want to say, oh, he's not a perfect individual, fine. I've never actually stated that Johnny Depp is a perfect individual. I'm sure he did some bad stuff, but at the same time, I know for a fact Amber Heard did some bad stuff as well. That's really where I stand on it. Is no, are either of these two perfect people? No. But when you have standards for one and you don't uphold it for the other person, that's an absolute joke. So if Johnny Depp gets fired from everything, gets blacklisted for Hollywood, you better do that to Amber Heard. Unless, of course, you believe Amber Heard did absolutely nothing, in which case I don't really want to talk to you because I think she's lying through her teeth. I think there's more than enough evidence to a naked eye to suggest she lied and all of this stuff, fake bruises. I mean, we could go on and on and on and on. All right, so why do I bring that up? Well, again, that doesn't result in anybody going to jail. Nobody goes to jail. Johnny Depp is still out and free, right? But yet again, not really free because he can't do literally anything. And I guess he can't work. I got to be politically correct in this case, okay? And you have that, but then Amber Heard, of course, she can do whatever she wants because she's a woman, and let's not kid around or beat around the bush. That's exactly why, okay? She is the victim here. That's exactly why she's the one who escapes all this, and he's not. It's because he is the male and she is the female. There's no other way around that. I could care less about a difference of opinions there. All right, so you have that, and then you have good old Ezra Miller over there, choke slamming potentially pregnant women, and then you also have Ezra Miller, who's at a bar, by the way. So Ezra Miller is not okay. In my opinion, not okay in the head. Now, not because you're at a bar, not because you're drinking. You do literally whatever you want. But it just doesn't seem to me that Ezra Miller seems stable. And now there's a record here, right? So whether or not you want to say the thing 2 years ago with the first incident was fake or not, well, now Ezra has kind of a history of doing this. What did that 23-year-old do to Ezra? Well, the answer is singing. She was singing at a bar, and Ezra couldn't handle that. So, like, what did she invade his safe space? Did she was she singing when do you go to the bar for peace and quiet? Like, why are you actually there then, other than to have a good time or what? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that because I'm not inside Ezra Miller's head. But now you have, again, back to back, and it was only 2 years. I think April 2020 was this choke slamming potential incident, right? Which, by the way, nothing ever happened from that. Which I think is what leads people to believe it was maybe staged. But I don't know why you stage something like that. I think you should get kind of a talking to, no matter what, and say, hey, that was funny. I know you didn't actually do that, right? Wink, wink. But, if you didn't actually do that, can you never make that go public again? Because, that looked really bad, right? I just don't see how that looks good in any way, whether it's fake or not fake. It just looks bad. But then you have 2 years later, a 23-year-old singing pedestrian at a bar upsets Ezra, and then then Ezra attacks that person. So that's awesome. And then again, this guy who I would imagine honestly was probably just defending this girl. That's in my opinion. But he was playing darts, so maybe darts upsets, sharp objects maybe upsets Ezra Miller. So, and yet Ezra will star in The Flash and was in Justice League, along with Amber Heard. I like Zack Snyder, but the fact of bringing Amber Heard back for that after credit scene, that really rubbed me the wrong way. It just doesn't make any sense. To me, where are the goddamn standards here? Where? I'm not asking that these people be fired and these people be canceled. No, right? I actually am very much opposed to cancel culture. I hate it. But the thing is, you have to play their game, right? Because to be honest with you, in the world of Johnny Depp and Gina Carano and all these people, they are in control. Okay, these people that run the cancel culture, the mob on Twitter, the companies that fire these people because they say a tweet that upsets somebody, those are the people that are in control. So arguably, you have to kind of play it by their game, right? So I'm not for cancel culture, but where's the standard? So if Gina Carano does this and then Pedro Pascal does the same thing, just the opposite side, oh, well, it's the opposite side. He thinks the same as oh, that's why. That's why you didn't fire him, because you share his opinions and you don't share Gina Carano's. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, Ezra, I really actually don't understand the Ezra thing, right? Because there's a history now of attacking women, which I thought was very bad, and I thought immediately leads to you having punishments, which is honestly fair. That's actually kidding aside. Like, if you attack anybody, there should most likely be punishments there. Do you know what I mean? So where's that punishment? Where's the punishment for Amber Heard? Where are these punishments? Why does Johnny Depp get fired from these things and blacklisted, which there's no denying that. You know what I mean? There's no denying it. Why does that happen to him, and yet Amber is fine, and now Ezra, arguably, not even arguably, in my opinion, Ezra Miller, the 2 incidents that have happened, okay, specifically if that first one is true, is 1,000 times worse than anything Amber Heard did to Johnny Depp or Johnny Depp did to Amber Heard. 1,000 times worse. Jail time. It should be jail time for what Ezra Miller did, right? So why is Ezra still in these movies? It makes no sense to me. There's no standards. And so when there are no standards and they just kind of pick and choose, guess what? I say F you. I say I don't believe in what you say you stand for, right? All this stuff that they say and they preach about and they talk to us about, they don't care. Because if they do care, then they'd actually back it up. And none of these companies ever back up what they say, right? They say something. Disney says stuff about diversity and inclusion, all this stuff. And yet when you look at the Star Wars posters, you know what I mean? John Boyega is eliminated in the Chinese poster. He's just gone, right? Because of certain reasons for China. But Disney's got no problem, right? Where they're filming locations for like Mulan and stuff. This is a joke. These people don't actually believe in what they say. And I say that all the time, right? That's why I don't take Hollywood elite seriously. That's why I don't take, well, like the stars are Hollywood elite technically, right? But anybody in Hollywood, any of these companies, I don't take seriously whatsoever. Nothing they say matters to me. Nothing they say makes me feel empowered or makes me feel like, oh yeah, they're standing up for the underdog, or like none of that stuff ever happens because they don't actually believe any of it. They're virtue signaling. They're just saying stuff to say it. That's all they're doing. And so when you do that consistently, I have no faith in you. So the fact that Johnny Depp gets punished while these other 2 that are doing far, in my opinion, Amber Heard has done far worse than Johnny Depp, but that's, obviously a separate issue. But then Ezra very much is. And by the way, I'm not saying these people don't deserve help or like, some sort of like therapy to kind of like back on track. Like any of that stuff, fine. I'm not saying these people need to be fired from everything, need to have their lives canceled. That's not what I'm saying. But if we're playing in their rule book, oh, then yes, absolutely. They both should be fired from everything for life because that's what you did for Johnny Depp. So yeah, actually I am saying that. If you're following that. Now, if you think that's a dumb idea, which I do, right? If you're thinking that, oh, well, you can ask for forgiveness, you can't have second chances, stuff like that, then okay, then you just kind of move on with it. You know what I mean? It's just now, depending on the situation. Like, it depends on what they did. So, like, if Ezra is out there assaulting people, there maybe should actually be punishments. and you really do need help. Like maybe some things that these people do, like the mean tweets, people that send mean tweets or tweets that hurt your feelings or whatever, right? Like that's just their opinion. Turn Twitter off. Or if you're Disney and stuff, right? Say with the Gina Carano stuff, if you're Disney, make it a law, or make not a well, okay, make it like a rule when you sign your contract. Say you're not allowed to use Twitter. You're not allowed to have a Twitter. When you're working with us, when you're a partner with us, you're not allowed to use Twitter. Everybody, I don't care if you disagree with us, I don't care if you agree with our politics, you're not allowed to use Twitter. That way, there's an even playing field. And if you do use Twitter to do the stuff Gina Carano did or Pedro Pascal did, you'll be fired because both of you are at fault because both of you were told you're not allowed to do that. Why is that so hard? Instead, they're kind of unspoken rules. Oh, you can use Twitter, but I hope you share our thoughts on everything. I hope you have an empty head and you just listen to us and that you just say what we say, and then you're good. You can say the most hurtful things to part of the population as you want or whatever. Like, it literally doesn't matter. Say whatever you want. But if you dare go against us, oh, you're gone. You're gone because we didn't say you could do that, did we? Well, we didn't really say you could do anything. Well, we didn't say you couldn't do anything. Like, you see what I mean? It's a joke. It's a joke. So, Ezra, I hope you get help. I hope you turn your life around. At the same time, if we're playing by the rules of Hollywood, I hope Fantastic Beasts 3 gets canceled. I hope you get fired. I hope you're not in The Flash. I hope The Flash bomb. I mean, what do you want me to say? These are the rules. That's what I've been told for years on Twitter, so it must be true, right? It must be true. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when these videos go up. I appreciate the support, specifically for a video like this. A little more dangerous, a little bit more edgy, but I had to do it. I had to kind of speak about the hypocrisy of Johnny Depp yet again. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.